Hey everybody, I'm back for another video blog. I was just thinking I need to come up with a better way to introduce these because every time I just say, hi everybody, I'm back for another video blog, and maybe I should get like a theme song or something. That'd be pretty cool if I had like a little theme song to introduce this. Anyway, I hope everyone had a good holiday and a good New Year's and everything. I was back home in Calgary for Christmas and I had a really good time. So my parents actually got me a bunch of girl clothes for Christmas, which is so awesome because I needed more clothes. So my mom bought me some skirts and some high heels and some shirts and sweaters and dresses and stuff. And it was really, really nice. I had to return some of them though because they didn't fit or they just didn't really suit me. But I ended up getting a lot of stuff that I really like, so I'm really happy about that. It was sort of embarrassing when I was opening them though because my sister's husband was just sitting right beside me and I was opening presents that had high heels in them and things. And because he knows I'm going to transition, but I haven't actually talked to him about it ever, so it was just a little bit awkward, but but it was okay. And it was just really nice to go home and see everybody and hang out with my family and see all my friends and everything. So I got dressed in front of my parents a few times, which was good, and they were both really accepting and gave me compliments and everything, and it was nice. And I brought my copy of Whipping Girl along for my parents to read. I mentioned it in one of my previous videos, but basically it's just this good book that describes, it's written by a trans woman, and she just describes her experiences as being a trans woman and living in our society and the way that our society views transgender people. But it sort of describes what a lot of transgender people go through. So my dad had read most of it before I left Calgary, and he said that it was good and that he understood things a bit more after reading it, and that it was a bit confusing with all the terminology and stuff, but he says that he thinks he understands it more now, and he's asking me a bunch of questions about it and stuff, and just about what my plan is for coming out at work and stuff in general. And yeah, so it was really good just to be able to talk to my parents about it, and it's nice to know that they're interested and supportive of me. I noticed that when I was hanging out with my friends that my mannerisms seem to have become more feminine. There's this one time where I was laughing, but it kind of came out this high-pitched giggle, and that was kind of funny. And I just noticed that the way I sit, I sit with my legs together all the time, and most of my friends are sitting with their legs kind of spread apart, and I kind of just take up a little bit of room on the couch, but they all kind of spread out. And I think that's more typically feminine to just kind of contain yourself to a small area. And just I don't know, I just felt more feminine than I did when I last saw them. So one of my friends in Calgary already knew that I was going to transition and everything, and two others of my friends knew that I like dressing like a girl, but they didn't know that I was going to go full time. I just told them last year that I like dressing like a girl. And I was thinking that when I was back in Calgary, I really wanted to tell them that I was gonna go full time, just get out of the way, and I need to tell them anyway. And I don't want to just show up as a girl, and then that's the way they find out. So anyway, I wasn't sure when I was gonna do it because the right time just wasn't coming up. It just was never appropriate to talk about it. And then on New Year's Eve, we were hanging out, and we were just hanging at my friend's place, and we said that we were I was gonna sleep over at their place, and then we were gonna go out for breakfast the next morning. So I'm okay, I'll tell them tomorrow morning. And so then we were at breakfast, and then I sort of asked them so what's your guys' plans for the new year? And they're made sort of sarcastic comments vitamin pills and clean living, which is it's a reference to Breaking Bad. But yeah, so they said just what they were gonna do, and when they asked me, then I was well, you guys remember how last year I told you I like dressing like a girl? And I said, well, I've been on female hormones for 2.5 months now, and I'm gonna start living full time eventually as a girl. And they were both really good about it. They just wanted to ask questions about it. They were asking how long the process takes and what the hormones will do, and just everything like that. Just I don't know, really, they were just really awesome about it. And they weren't like nothing changed, and we like hung out the rest of the day and everything was totally fine and everything. So it's really awesome. They were just like so good. But so there's like one more of my friends who lives in Calgary, and he wasn't around the first time when I told them, like a year ago, when I told them I like dressing like a girl. And I was hoping to tell him this time, but he was only in town for a few days, and I only actually saw him for half an hour, so I didn't get to tell him this time. So my friends just say that I should just show up as a girl and be like, oh, I'm a woman now. So I don't know, that could be kind of funny to do. So I've been on hormones for 3 months now, and I really like them. For the most part, I've been much happier, and but when I'm feeling bad, I feel like worse. Like if I'm feeling depressed, I feel more depressed than I think I would have without them. But generally, like on a day-to-day basis, I feel happier. And my boobs are definitely growing now, because I can put my hand on them and it like totally feels like a really little boob. It's not like really big, but they're definitely growing. And I have like this sore lump right under one of my nipples, and it's sort of making like the nipple like stick out more all the time. So I guess my nipples are kind of growing or something. And my skin is like definitely softer. And I'm not 100% sure, but I think my hair might be growing in slower. It's hard to tell. And yeah, I'm just generally really liking them. I'm seeing my endocrinologist on Tuesday, and I think he's probably gonna up my dosages. So when I met with him last time, he said that he'd probably up my dosages to 4 milligrams of estrase and 200 milligrams of spironolactone. So we'll see what that is. I had my blood test and the results came back, and my estrogen levels are like higher than normal for a male. So so they're definitely working in the blood, and I haven't any problem. Apparently my kidneys and my liver are totally fine, so I'm not really having any adverse physical reaction to them. And I'm really excited about going on a higher dose. I just wonder, like, I think that when I start on them, I'm probably going to have like crazy mood swings, because I'm going to be on like, I'm going to have like 4 times the estrogen and like half the testosterone from what I have right now, I guess. So should be good. I'm hoping that that my face starts becoming more feminine, because I really want to like look like a girl all the time. And actually, I'm growing out my hair, and I don't know about it. Like my hair is insane. It just like grows like crazy. It's like growing out like this afro, and it's like out of control. And I've got this stuff to like try and straighten it, but again, it does work, but it doesn't like make it super manageable, because my hair has tons of volume. So I think I'm gonna have to get it like styled soon, just to get it like under control. Just like not really cut it short, but just like kind of cut it into some sort of style, because it's just like insane right now. Oh yeah, and one really good piece of news, I'm getting a promotion at work. I found out like a week before I left for Christmas, and it's not gonna take place until April, because that's when the fiscal year starts. But it's awesome. Like I'm gonna have like a bunch more responsibilities, and I'm gonna be making like a fair amount more money. So I'll have like a lot more money to buy clothes and stuff. I don't have anything to wear at the office, so I'll need to buy like all like business casual kind of clothes and stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting all of those, and I'm just really happy I'm getting a promotion. So that's pretty much it for me today. I'll probably be posting another video fairly soon, because I'll be starting on the raised hormone dosage, and I kind of want to get a record of just the way it feels like right when it changes. So probably after I've been on the hormones for like a week or 2, I'll post and just say how they're feeling and everything. And I'll talk to you guys then. Okay, bye.